You see this movie? Right here. Here's the movie. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. More like Rob Zombie's Screw Up 2. This movie is a horrible, horrible, horrible movie. Just look at it. I mean, this was I did it on bagging. I did it on bagging of the movie. Watched it last night. Unbagged it last night. Went to fly back at my mall. Got some time machine and this piece of crap. But you guys, I'm gonna do another video after this. I guess there's gonna be 2 videos today. Be dedicated to Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. First, there's gonna be this video, the RANT, and a costume test for the dream sequence Michael Myers in this movie. Well, this movie was a piece of junk. Note, this does contain spoiler alerts, because if you haven't seen this movie yet, which I'm pretty sure you probably did, if you haven't seen this movie yet, do not watch this video. But this was a horrible idea. Why did he even think of buying it? I think this movie was freaking terrible. Even something better, at least with Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, well, at least with Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, it was optional. You can like it, or you can not like it. You can don't like it. You can love it, or you can hate it. But with the Halloween 2, it was freaking crap. The whole story is, you saw the warning. There's a spoiler. But the story is that the movie pretty much is focused on this white horse. Pretty much, Michael sees hallucinations and ghosts of his family, and pretty much the only reason why he's killing Laurie, they're just killing Laurie so they can just be a family again. That's just what's called Family is Forever. Because everyone pretty much died in this one, except Laurie. In the theatrical edition, she doesn't die, but in the unrated director's cut, she died. Even Rob Zombie's first movie was better. This movie was worse than Halloween. I'd rather watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. I'd rather watch Halloween Resurrection. And I'd rather freaking watch this movie. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers is a better movie than Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. If you want to pick which movie you haven't seen yet, Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers, or Halloween 2, don't go with this one. You can go with this one after if you wanted to, but to start off, go with this one. I've pretty much seen all the movies. I've seen Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. This movie was a big screw up. It just messed up. It ruined the entire series. I know some people say part 3, part 4, part 5, and 3, and 6, and Resurrection already ruined it. But at least it wasn't this way. This doesn't even feel like a Halloween movie. It doesn't feel like a Halloween movie at all. If you like this film, you are so stupid. Like, here's where I will tell you what it is. Again with spoiler alert. Um, it is some type of monster slasher horror movie with someone going crazy over someone, and comedy and nudity with when Michael Myers thrown in there, and with the Halloween title. That's what this movie is. Nothing else but pure garbage. So you just threw Michael Myers in some sort of horror movie. Just threw Michael Myers in some sort of horror movie. Is that a Halloween movie to you, Rob Zombie? Is that Halloween? Is that a Halloween movie to you, Rob Zombie? If he's watching this, is that a Halloween movie to you? Is this a Halloween movie to you? You see this right here? Is this a Halloween movie to you? I'm sorry I have to repeat it because I hate this movie. And this is not gonna be a review. It's just gonna be a rant. But when I do, the only way I'm gonna review any of the movies is when I complete the series, because these are the only two DVDs I have for Halloween. I used to own the theatrical edition of the Rob Zombie's Halloween, and I used to own the original Halloween on DVD, but I don't have those anymore. But this movie is an awful, awful movie. If you're thinking of watching a movie, a Halloween movie, do not watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. This movie was pure garbage. Like Dr. Loomis said in this movie, this is pure evil. This isn't pure evil. This is pure garbage. I hate this movie. I'm not gonna break the freaking DVD because there's no use. Whoever said if you hate this movie, why the hell would you buy it? Well, because I didn't see it yet. Plus, even though if you hate a movie, you could still see it. I can watch whatever I want. I can watch whatever movie I please. I know that I'm not trying to be offensive, but that's just me. But this movie was a screw up. It was a big fail, big swamp. It's like Rob Zombie took the original Halloween, just swamp it, and took the series, just swamp it. Like he smashed the series in creating this movie. This isn't even a Rob Zombie. This isn't even a Halloween film. It's just some sort of movie with Michael Myers thrown in there, and with the Halloween title. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm sorry, fans of this movie. Sorry, fans of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I hate it. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you actually like this movie, why don't you go back and watch it again? Because this movie was a freaking screw up. I can punch Rob Zombie. I can punch this right now, and I wouldn't even feel bad about it. I'm not gonna freaking get a baseball bat or anything and start hitting the DVD with it. But this movie was a freaking awful movie. Now, the Masked Wizard said that our Dr. Lady from the Mask and the Fanatic and Creepy Cheapies, he said that it's not one of the worst horror movies ever made. Well, yes it is. Because I friggin' hate this movie. I watched this last night and I did not even enjoy it. I mean, it had good scenes. I'll give you that. The dream sequence in the first part where Michael Myers killed the nurse. I mean, that was pretty scary in the theater. Even when you watch it, I did like when Michael killed the nurse. I thought that was a good kill. It had great kills. But the dialogue, now we get to the dialogue, it was horrible. The dialogue was so junky and childish and stupid. It was so junky. And Laurie, played by Scout Taylor Compton, she has also played Laurie in in the first movie, if you're familiar with the Rob Zombie series, she keeps going, I'm Michael Myers' sister, and I am in trouble. That's what she's saying. She keeps saying that. Well, she only said this a couple of times. I bet in the unrated director's cut, which I'm probably never gonna see because I heard this one was better. I bet in the unrated version. I think in the unrated version, she kept saying it even more. But that I'm glad I'm not buying the unrated director's cut. I still hate this movie, no matter what. This movie, Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween Resurrection, which I'll be getting that DVD soon. Halloween 5, and even Halloween 3. I'd rather watch this one, 3, 4, 5, and Resurrection, and Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 over this. I'd freaking rather watch this, even though I freaking hate it. I didn't really like the first one too much. I thought it was okay, but this movie was freaking horrible. The reason why I didn't do a first movie rant is simply because I already seen it, and I told you, and I'm not a fan of Rob Zombie. And I used to not be a fan of Rob Zombie when I never seen Halloween, when I've never really seen Halloween 2. But now this just made it worse. I freaking hate the Rob Zombie series now. I used to be okay, yeah, the series is okay. But now, since I've seen this movie, now I freaking hate it. It was not enjoyable. I mean, it had good scenes in it, but there was only couple good scenes and like a few good scenes, but the whole there's like 2 million bad scenes in here. Pretty much the whole movie is horrible. What I mean by bad scenes, I mean like horrible movie dialogue and stuff like that. Plus there is bad scenes in the movie as well. But this movie was freaking terrible. Freaking terrible. This movie it makes this movie look like a great movie. It makes this movie look like a masterpiece. And this one it makes Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. It makes it seem like a great movie, even though that was that was probably the most hated in the original series. But this one is the worst movie out of all the 10 movies, out of all the movies that were in the series. I'm sorry, I kind of got confused there because of the keys. This one was the worst one. I'm actually glad this movie went down in history as one of the worst horror movies ever made, because it is. It is one of the worst horror movies ever made. I hated it. I hated this movie. I don't understand why if somebody likes this, they're freaking stupid. God awful movie. Horrible movie. I have to say, one of the worst movies I ever watched. One of the worst movies I ever watched. You see, if you look at this, you see this movie? You see this? I can't even stand this movie. Will I ever give it a rewatch? Maybe. I probably not, though. Will I ever give it a rewatch? Maybe. I might. But I watched it last night. This movie was a junk. A little flimsy piece of junk. Little piece of junk. I'm not gonna throw it away, but people say, well, if you hate the movie, why the hell did you buy it? I could buy any movie. Except ones that are too embarrassing. But I watched Hot Tub Time Machine as well, and I thought that was funny. Yeah, but we're not talking about Hot Tub Time Machine right now. We're talking about Rob Zombie's Halloween screw up. You can mess around You can like this film and everyone would disagree with you. Yeah, go ahead and say I like Halloween 2. If you like the film, say I like Halloween 2. You're gonna get a bunch of disagrees. If anyone likes this film, I don't understand why. What's so good about it? Maybe some scenes, yeah, and the way plus Michael in the dream sequence looks great. I liked the way he looked in the dream. I love the way he looked. I liked him in the dream. He was normal. He was like your normal Michael Myers. I mean, yeah, he went, but at least he was a lot classicer than you see him later in the movie. Because most of the film he's not even wearing the mask. But I freaking hate this movie. Anybody likes it, then I don't know what to say to you. I freaking hate this movie. Now, I don't want the video to go on forever about me. Keep going and flipping out. So that's gonna be it. Next video is gonna be my Rob Zombie Halloween 2 Dream Sequence Michael Myers costume test. That is it. Bye. And how much the verdict for this movie is a 1 out of 10. Not even a 2. This gets a 1 out of 10. Or maybe even a 0. I'll just give it maybe a 1 out of 10. This is an epic failure. This is a screw up movie. Bye.